Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that Texas. Hey, what it is, Y'all already know it is. The big bounce house, bounce dog. Can't poke through the dope. Hit the top of this box before I get my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call them in a hotline. Maybe you matter. Peak game. Peak game. 84s on what? Swing, man. Y'all see it on the screen. Y'all see that boy training, man. That boy Jermell Charlo getting to it. He ain't only talking about it, he being about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure this is in his new gym that I told y'all that he opened it down here. I don't know where it's at, but it's somewhere down here in Houston. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know, you see that on the bag, it say undisputed. I still look at this man as undisputed because he didn't lose his belts in that ring. He lost his belts outside the ring by being inactive and choosing to fight Canelo Alvarez. So this man, on his IG story the other day, I made a video talking about it. Basically told PBC, I won't smoke. I want the top fights at 154 pounds. And granted, there's a lot of top fights for him out there. You get what I mean? And I think he can get all them belts again. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now it's gonna be a little tougher because he's getting older. He's 35, gonna be 35 years old. He was inactive all last year. Just spent a lot of last year trying to clear his head, and you know, because he had a lot of personal issues going on after the Canelo fight. Hopefully he rectified those issues, but he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing he corrected him, and now he ready to go and get back to it. And let me tell you, ain't nobody better at 154 than Jermell Charlo. Now, we finna go down the list. You know, you got Terrence Crawford, who's the WBA champion at 54, which is a fight I really like. We're gonna break that down. You got Murtazalov, who's a killer, who jumped on the scene, who sparked Tim Tszyu. You get what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Jermell Charlo was gonna do that to Tim Tszyu. Right? Now, Tim Tszyu is a fighter I grew to respect over time, but, you know, Murtazalov was the one to do it. You got Sebastian Fundora, who's the WBC and WBO champion, who was linked to Jermell Charlo at one time, right? You still got Israel Madrimov, who's there at 54. You still got Virgil Ortiz Jr. Jesus Ramos moved up. You still got Erickson Lubin at 154. You know, so you still got a bunch of talent. 154 is hot right now. It's boiling. You know what I mean? And this weight class needs an active Jermell Charlo, right? They need that man to be active. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully PBC can fit him in their schedule, or maybe he can work out something where he can go fight, you know, somewhere else on one of these top guys. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at Jermell Charlo, he said he want the top fights. You know, so him fighting Murtazalov, like I told y'all last time, will be fire. You know what I'm saying? You got two dudes who got power. You know what I mean? Somebody get knocked out in that fight, and that's a very exciting fight. You got Sebastian Fundora. Only problem with the Fundora fight is he's supposedly fighting Errol Spence. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but that'd be a fight I would love to see. I think I would favor Jermell Charlo in that fight. But the fight, the fight that I want to see is Terrence Crawford versus Jermell Charlo. The reason why I want to see that fight is the styles. You got Terrence Crawford, who is a great boxer, has high boxing IQ, can adjust on the fly and handicap a fighter, and then make him one-dimensional and then take over the fight, right? You got Jermell Charlo, who could do the same thing, but is got dynamite and is willing to die in that ring. A lot of people talk about, oh, he quit against Canelo. It was that power. Yeah, I mean, it's that power. But I definitely think Jermell Charlo has what it takes to beat a Terrence Crawford. You get what I mean? I think Jermell Charlo has high boxing IQ as well. And I think that Jermell Charlo can stop Terrence Crawford. Now, I know a lot of Bud Buddies going to be upset, but that's the fight I want to see. To me, at 54, that's the biggest fight in boxing. Terrence Crawford versus Jermell Charlo. Not Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. I want to see Terrence Crawford versus Jermell Charlo. That's the biggest fight at that weight class. And that fight will do numbers. So I think Terrence needs to readjust his approach, readjust his focus, and focus on Jermell Charlo. Because when this man come back in this division, I'm telling you, he going to come make noise. Jermell Charlo is serious about this. We shall see how things go. We shall see if he get the fights. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bosco.